Caller, what's popping?
What's up? This your boy AJ from St. Louis, STL, Northside.
What's up,
I just
man?
want to say real quick on this, man. Like, I guess it's just y'all perception, because if 18 million people or whoever million people is listening to Gucci, I mean, that's numbers for her. Like, y'all saying Soulja Boy flop, but in the sense he didn't, because he got 80 million YouTube views on his channel. He got like over 100,000 or 200,000 subscribers. You get 10 cents off of that, so he getting 8 mil every couple of weeks. Because I get little Google AdWords and AdSense stuff when my blog hit a certain number, but they sending me a coupon. They sending this man $8 million checks.
Hey man, I got an AdSense account too, homie. It don't work. You don't get 10% of your fucking view count.
Oh no, they gonna tell. I'm not saying he getting the whole 8 mil. He gotta give some up to taxes. He gotta give some up to the label. But on the real though, it's just y'all perception. Like I heard the 2 episodes where y'all went off on Nelly. Now that's my city and everything, and like what Killer Mike told y'all. Until y'all come down to these places, till you go to Atlanta, till you go to Chicago, until you go to St. Louis, and you go to the clubs, and you go and you experience the stuff, y'all not gonna get the full effect. If y'all just hearing it, you know what I'm saying? Like half the people on the show y'all have now ain't even holding the candle to the guy. I ain't talking about the guys that's owned and by commercial standards in St. Louis. I mean, we got a whole slew of artists that y'all not checking for based off of Nelly, or y'all, and the same thing with Soulja Boy and all of them. It's like when y'all.
That's not.
I mean, I heard.
Hold on.
I heard the response though. When y'all was listening to Killer Mike, it was Animal. When Gucci said, "Yeah," I was like, "Oh hell no, fail."
Nobody's writing off ATL based on Gucci though.
Yeah, and ain't no one writing off Killer Mike. For this standpoint, for me, I didn't like that album, but I still got Pledge, the original, on my shit today. I still listen to fucking Monster, so I'm not writing off Killer Mike. It's okay for me to not like one of his albums. And that's the whole point, man. People in this game, and no one can take negativity. Everyone's a fucking.
And it's not even about that. It's like I don't know if y'all real hip on the games or whatever, but like a month ago, Duke Nukem came out, and with Duke Nukem, everybody was pretty much blind hating on it because that game been in development for like 15 years.
And it's
one cat sits there and says, "Oh, this whack." And then everybody else says it's whack, but it still ended up being number 2 in the country and number 1 over in the UK. But that's because it basically goes like this. Y'all, since y'all are big on the blog experience on the internet, what y'all say goes. But with these cats, you got to deal with the whole fan base. Like with Wiz, the whole thing with him and Amber Rose, you should see the chicks that like Wiz. It's a whole different set of girls. Like you got a whole bunch of women in a drop of a hat that'll say, "Oh, I think Lil Wayne is ugly." You know, pause. But I'm just saying, like, if you seen some of this is your regular, everyday, in the hood chick. Normally, like, the chicks who would say Lil Wayne is fire or whatever. So, like, for Wiz, that's like a gold mine because he got all these little broads and stuff running up on him to the point where I had homeboys who, you know, had performed at the little STL Summer Jam thing. To the point where he just got so messed up that he had to run out because he didn't want to deal with all the little broads there. Now, coming from me being a little MC and having a song popping in my school, I could tell you, like, once people start coming up to you, you start getting that ego and start getting that big head.
I feel that, man. The thing is, man, we ain't honestly, Doug, and I appreciate you for calling up with a different point because we get a lot of agreeable folks that usually call up and they co-signing what we saying.
I ain't co-signing with
exactly. No, and you ain't.
With Krishan or whatever, them saying the N-word. I mean, but I guarantee you, at one point in all of us brothers' lives, we had that one white girl that was like, that's my, you know, that was just that thugged out, that cool, and everything. And then when you look around and try to find her, she ain't nowhere to be found. And that's why everybody is fooling with her, because, you know what I mean? Because, like, when you got Lil Mama crying on the radio, when you got, you know what I'm saying, you got Nicki fighting over Amber Rose. Now everybody, it's her turn, it's Krishan's turn to bring the white girls back.
I feel that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, hey.
Hold on, fam. Where I gotta cut you off, man, is where you saying that because we in the blogosphere, what we say rules. Man, you couldn't be more.
I'm saying, like, because y'all are.
Hold on, fam. You couldn't be more wrong. Because the thing is, dude, versus popular opinion, we on the other side 9 times out of 10, my dude. 9 times out of 10. Go check the fucking stats on that. So what we be arguing is popular opinion. What we say doesn't become popular opinion the majority of the time. Would you agree, Mac?
Yeah.
I mean, seriously.
We're usually bucking the popular opinion.
So, I mean, we don't do that shit perfect. We call it how we see it. But believe me, man, you giving us way more credit and way more power than, man, fuck, I wish we could go buy fucking Elzai's album right now. Fuck, man, we ain't that cool. So I wish we had that type of power to go and dictate what society does. So I mean, I can't call that, man. But
no, I'm not talking about as far as y'all. I'm talking about as far as how y'all going in on it. I agree. She shouldn't have no business saying the N-word on a freestyle, in an interview, or anything on Twitter. But the whole thing about it is, y'all giving it a whole lot more attention than it is, and that's all that the labels want. They want everybody, they want all of us, the hip-hop community, to be pissed off about it, whereas me, okay, she said it kind of made me uncomfortable, but like I just told y'all, like, we all had that. I mean, I don't know if y'all had it, but
why would
the majority of cats that I know that, like, had a girl, a white girl that was cool or whatever with you to that level, I ain't letting no white person call me out my name like that. I'm just saying I had homegirls that was like that.
I feel.
But the whole point of it is, she gonna end up taking the spot, because with Nicki and Rihanna getting beat up, and her and all these other girls fighting over they man with Amber Rose. Like, it ain't nothing for her but to make a little controversy for herself, to make everybody forget about them. Because, like, honestly,
I feel that. I feel where you coming from, man. Hey, I'm out to address this. We gotta get to some music. Appreciate the call, my dude. Now, where he's coming from, man, I disagree. I feel he's saying about us giving her more shine, she bound to get on.
No, nobody. The thing is the majority. I can't remember what the phrase is, but it's the majority effect, man.
And we've had that fight, because remember at first I was like, man, why we keep talking about this, bro? You've said it, I've said it. We're like, I don't want to keep talking because I don't want to give her hype.
We did the same thing with Nicki Minaj. Simp Hawkins called in and started getting upset.
And Nicki's been a huge success, though. She's been gigantic, not because of us, because we've done everything that we can.
She is all right. She's a
say
pop.
That she's bullshit.
She's
but
a pop success.
She's got her lane. I'm telling you right now, dog. Creation has no lane.
Not yet. She will be modeled because I'm talking.
They can try. They can push. If she becomes a success, I have a man.
I mean, man, look.
I will lose faith in. And this it won't be the first time I've lost faith in hip hop listeners before. But if
it's not hip hop listeners though. It's fucking pop. It's pop music.
I mean, you can call it what you want to call it, but
it was sells. And the thing is what she's doing isn't selling. They're looking. What's funny is, I think about the A&R. Whoever the fuck the A&R is that signed her, who managed to get her signed, was basing everything they do based on YouTube views. But you've even said, and I've said the exact same thing. I've watched several of her videos out of sheer disbelief.
There's nothing there. But I'm telling you,
I gotta understand this. I gotta see this again.
The scary part, though, is that you know as well as I do that the main consumer of hip hop music, when it goes well, is white folks. First off,
yeah.
Second of all, the biggest out of white folks, the biggest majority is females. And if she somehow taps into this the female white fan base with her stupid, ignorant ass message, it's gonna be a problem.
And how do you do it? You do it with hooks and good beats. And she's got hooks and she's got good beats. So far.
What hooks? Good.
I'm sorry. Easy to remember.
That's what I'm saying.
Hooks.
And that's what scares me. So for me though, when we speak on it, I'm not speaking trying to pump her up. I'm trying to educate and hopefully. I doubt any of our audience is on the fence of buying a Creation on CD.
Right.
But fuck, God willing, we reach the masses, and we, some young people that are really thinking about going out and buying that CD, and they hear us, maybe they'd be smarter and won't make that choice.
Yeah.
I don't know. But regardless, man, he's giving us way too much power. The shit of whether she's going to be a success or a failure is not in our hands. Believe me.
Not at all.
Not at all. We ain't on that level.
And the thing is maybe people will buy that music. Maybe they will. But my biggest concern is that people are going to say, that's hip-hop. That's my only fucking concern.
They will. And that's the fucked up part about it, man.
Yeah, I don't like that hip-hop music with that Creation shit. That's what people's parents are going to say.
Yeah, let me go to some music, man. We've been talking for a minute. How's he pronounce this? Is it ADs?
Which one is that?
I don't know how to spell my man's name.
Oh, yeah.
A.DD plus.
Oh, ADD.
Oh, that's what it is?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah,
good shit, though.
I hope so.
If you want the official spelling, go to the notes.
What's up?
If you want the official spelling, go to the notes. Go to the notes on the
I still need to know how to pronounce it. Dallas, Texas in the building, man. Love y'all motherfuckers. Hit y'all with a back-to-back, too, man.